طيب, well, let us start. In the warehouse, we have to, when we in ERP system, when we say warehouse, we mean three things. First, a product. Second, service. Third, fixed assets. So, in ERP system, just when we mention the stock or the warehouse, is not only looking for the product. No, services it should be warehouse. I always say what anything will mention in the purchase or sales invoice should be at the warehouse or the stock. خلاص, anything. So if a new employee in the company, I need a laptop, I have to make a request. This means I have to choose something. I'm gonna to choose from the stock. Okay, just the title. We're going to see how to differentiate between the product and the services and the fixed assets. Okay, this is the item. Okay, we're going to say new item in full page. Yes, here it is. This is the main point here. If you mention this is maintain stock, this means this is a product and I want the system to follow up the balances. Okay, if I said here, if I mention this item, this is a maintain stock, this means this is a product or material or raw material or semi-finished, whatever, and I need the system to follow up the balance. This is the maintain stock type. If I remove this means this is a service. Don't follow up the balance. Don't follow up such what the service, such as transportation, such as maintenance, installation, all of these services, not a product. All of these services I have to mention in the invoice. I have to mention installation for 3,000, maintenance for 5,000. So this should be item, but item to be service. I will not check here. Okay, it's clear till now? Okay, sister? Yes. Right. If it's fixed asset, I have to mention this is fixed. Don't check here and then check here this fixed assets. And I mentioned that here it is only the main item. يعني I will not mention, yes, this is laptop, Mac, Pro, version so and so. This is Dell, this is Sony. No. We have a module for fixed assets. Here it is. We have a module for fixed assets. طب why we mention this in the warehouse? This is just only as can we mention a bridge between the general ledger and the fixed assets module. This the warehouse, just a bridge to link between the general ledger and between the fixed assets. As because I mentioned that, for example, I need a laptop. I have to make a request. But from where I'm gonna to choose? From here to choose the item. Oh, let me have an example now. Okay, here it is. This is I need a new laptop, so I have to make a request. Okay, request, new request. Forget this material request. We can change it. My request. So here from here, this is see the warehouse or the stock. This is choose from the warehouse or stock. If I mention fixed assets, I think I have something fixed. No. Okay. From here, you can choose computer type. Computer. No. Right. From here you choose. This is why this is reading from the stock or the warehouse. So we have to mention, but not in the details. Yeah, just let me do something here. Add new one. Create a new item. Computer. Already there. Why it's not there? It's already there. You mentioned it's already there. So, computer. He said it's already there. Maintain stock. I mean by product, raw material, semi-finished goods, finished goods, whatever. So this is maintained stock. Right. Item code. I have three options in item code. Whether to make it by the system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I have my code. As I mentioned, there is some sectors already there is an international code, like aluminum sector. Some sectors they already known by the code. So I have to, this is I can use my code. Otherwise, I can use the name. If not a big issue for me, I can use the name to be the same of the item code. So you have also to decide now, because later you can change the item code. You can change the item name, but you can change the item code. Since it's already done, you have to follow the item code. Okay? Okay? Type. Then we're talking about item group. This is mandatory. What we're talking about with item code, item group, this is mandatory. You have to specify your item code, item group and item code. خلاص, we talked about item code. Item group, you have to make groups. Here it is, main item groups, whether to be finished goods or raw materials or services or fixed assets. This is the main item group. You can, whatever you would like to do it. So this is why I always say plan your cell first on the paper. Not necessarily on paper, I mean on Excel, on paper, whatever. But first of all, prepare your mind, prepare how you're gonna to manage your warehouse on the paper. Do everything is clear. Then you start using the system. Okay. So clear for you. This is item group. Omar? Clear? What do you mean by item group? Yes. Yes. You can add, but be careful. Be careful. يعني why? Because there is another area you can add some. يعني for example, you mentioned for a supplier. No, you can use the supplier, the purchasing. You add your supplier here. For example, if you would like to add a specific supplier. So this is why be careful, and it's better to make it on Excel first and discuss it on Excel to see your mind, to see your idea how it will going to be. Then we start using the system. This is I suggest this for you. First of all, make it on Excel, discuss it together. It's clear, okay? Because a lot of clients, yes, use this item group, and then I tell them you have another place to do this. Why you include this in the item group? You can do it through inventory and accounting and purchasing. You found this, what you need, it's already there. It's there in the system. Okay, so please do it on Excel, discuss it together, and then you can start work. So this is item code, item name. You need to go. Yes.
There are data sheets and there is bus bar and everything. So that comes in my item group, okay, as a as a purchasing person. So I get your point. So I'm waiting for it actually. These are related to our financial statements. Am I right?
No, financial statement affected by the purchase, the purchase invoice.
Okay.
Otherwise, no effect at all. Even purchase
Okay.
order, material request, anything, any request, it's not affected, and only when we make a purchase invoice directly affected in our balance sheet and accounting.
Okay.
Okay. So I will not go in details. Maybe you don't need it now, but this is the main points we need to talk about.
Right. Right.
Okay. Default units of measure. This is very important. How you measure these items? By kilo, by ton, by meter, by centimeter. You have to specify. Okay.
okay.
Inventory. Do have an batches and like this batch, serial number, end of life. Do we have this? Anyway, I will not go in details. Just have now what you have now.
No,
Yes.
because we are not dealing with FMCG goods. We are dealing with the components, so I don't think they have any expiry
There is
or
no
like this.
chemicals. No chemicals. I don't know.
Yes,
There no chemicals in your business.
yes.
No.
As far as I know,
No.
this part is
Please take note of this because some issues in the inventory you
yes,
can change it later.
you're
Uh,
yes, right.
okay, طيب خلاص. But maybe we don't need it now. In unit of measure, as I told you, because sometimes you buy the item by ton and you issued by kilos or issued by gram. So we need the system to understand this to directly to convert from ton to kilos. He himself. I don't need to remind him. So this is also
Right.
be important because maybe yes please. You want to say something?
No.
Yes.
I'm
خلاص.
just
For
acknowledging.
accounting, no need to mention. It's already will be done. It's purchasing also not a big issue. We need it later. I don't want to give you more information than you're gonna to forget it. Just this is the main point now. Tax. Other point manufacturing. This is we have to mention this is item will be manufacturing or no. In item included in item in manufacturing. What's the difference? If I said this, no, this means when I gonna to prepare a bill of material, this item will not be mentioned at all. I will not see it in bill of material. If I would like to choose it in bill of material, any raw material, for example, more raw material, I would like use it in bill of material. If I didn't mention I can use it in manufacturing, it will not appear in bill of material to choose it. Okay, take care of this. But it doesn't matter if, for example, it's not used in manufacturing, and I make click yes. It doesn't matter anything. No problem at all. Okay. So this is the main point. So please, for now, if you can prepare some items, discuss it.
Can we
Yeah.
go to manufacturing again?
This one, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
This first option, this is when, it's for my understanding, this is when this material is involved in our production.
Yes. Excellent. In production, yes. In bill of material.
Okay,
If it's not an issue, and the standard he already click yes. This is the standard. By default, he said yes. If he didn't, no problem at all. But the problem if you didn't mention this, it will be in manufacturing. If you remove it, it will be problem because it will not appear when you prepare a bill of material. It will not be appeared. This item will not be appeared at all. Search here and there. It's not there. You have to mention this to be included in bill of material. So this is the main point we're talking about. How many items now you have to be included?
I have categories, there are three categories, but inside in those categories, there is no, data sheets, steel sheets, they have a limit, bus bar, they have limit, but electrical components doesn't have any limit. Yani ABB, I show you the Excel sheet last time of ABB products. Those are like 400, 500. It's not also 400. I'm seeing it like I can tell you.
It's no issue. We
Uh,
can already take it from import it from Excel
this
to
is
the system.
2,000, 3,000, even more than those. Still, the list is going on.
If you have it on Excel, it's no issue. We can already import it in 1 hour for everything to be imported in the system. Just to organize it according to the system, prepare it to a system to be understand it. Then it will be done, and it will not take too much time. Don't worry, it will not be one by one. It will be
And what
okay.
about the PDF file?
No PDF, no. It's Excel.
Okay, that I have to do in Excel. Excel, but you will give me the headings which I could understand. Okay,
No, I
that
will do it for
this
you, no issue. Because it's done
yani
once. Just,
this
yeah.
quantity, this code is generated by system, no problem. But this name, I should be able to write the name. This supplier, this thing, this, yes.
No, supplier, no issue with supplier. Because suppliers, they change it. Will not mention. This is in case it's only one supplier for these items. This is usually not done. If you have only, this is for a specific supplier, this is usually no. But we will not mention the supplier. We only mention the items. And we're gonna to mention suppliers where there in the purchasing, not in the warehouse. The name of suppliers, it should be in the buying.
Yes,
Here,
okay.
you have all the supplier, all the details, the VAT number, everything should be here, not in the item. Okay, clear? Not in the item at all. Okay. So if you have time, just prepare your Excel sheet. We'll have another meeting, discuss it together, and then I got to upload it for you on the system directly. Clear?
Can I know the headings or that you will pick from my headings?
No, no, whatever. You just prepare whatever in your mind. I got to manage. No issue. No issue at all. Just prepare. Tell me this is the Excel
I
sheet.
will give you quantity, I will give you unit measures, I will give you price,
Ah,
I will give you the name of supplier and the category of the product.
okay. Let me check this. Here it is. Well, the main items. Item code, the name, item group, unit of measure, default unit of measure, and this is main. I think all it's raw material. All of this it will be for you. It's maintaining the stock. I think so. Okay.
And this is not affiliated with like if this product is not used in production, because this is just for use and just for to see for our information basically, because this is not the actual end of product, not end of product, but this is not actual raw material which we have bought. This is just quotations and suppliers we have.
Oh, no
So
issue.
this is not perfect
No,
in anything.
no issue.
Okay.
No, it's easy. But I need item code, item name, item group, default unit of measure. This is the main we have to give it. And then if say yes or no, or one or zero. If this is manufactured, write zero or one, because the system will understand one is using, zero is not using. Maintain stock one or zero. That's all. إن شاء الله ما في مشكلة. ماشي الحال. For the quantities and this is another issue. You have it already, or you got to buy this. You have in the warehouse now. There is stock. You have balances.
No,
No.
we don't have in warehouse, but we have to buy.
Okay. But
Currently, yes.
this means we
Currently,
don't need
we are
any
just going to.
quantities. But I make it easy for you. Just give me the item code, item name, the unit of measure. That's all. We don't need any quantities. We don't need any prices. Okay, clear? Easy?
Okay.
خلاص?
In future, we can add more also, right?
Yes, whatever. But it will be manually بقى. Or even we can even برضو upload بإذن الله.
This is the format which we are going to use, which you are telling me. Item code, item group, and unit of measure.
This is you need. This is the asterisk, the red one. This is mandatory. This is the anytime you can say open the warehouse stock item and see this is the mandatory to proceed with the system. Okay.
Okay.
Just if you can make an example and we have another meet مثلا after 1 hour or something to make sure both of us are understand what the requirement. It's up to you. Or send it by the group. Say, tell me this is so and so. I will check it, and if I have any notes, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, Connor? Okay. Inshallah, tomorrow we're gonna discuss how to purchase from the material request and then the quotation, approve the quotation, and so on. Okay, sister? Okay. جزاكم الله خير. If you have any question,